Hello everybody, this is Noah from Green Arc Reviews here, back again, and this time I'll be giving you a new movie review for White House Down. White House Down is directed by Roland Emmerich and stars Channing Tatum and Jamie Foxx. The film follows John Cale, played by Tatum. He is a Capitol policeman who goes on a White House tour with his daughter, and once these paramilitary invaders come in and infiltrate the White House, it is up to John Cale to save his daughter while also protecting the president, played by Jamie Foxx. Now, my expectations for White House Down have been leveled to average because the trailers, while it made the movie seem like fun, never really got me excited. Although I do like Channing Tatum and Jamie Foxx as actors. And also, Roland Emmerich is not necessarily Kubrick, if you know what I mean, even though many of the films he's made are guilty pleasures of mine. White House Down is the worst movie I've seen all summer. This movie is atrocious. I'm sorry, guys. Here's the thing that I like, though. I really do like Channing Tatum and Jamie Foxx's chemistry in this movie. They both do very well. Channing Tatum is a terrific actor now. He has impressed me very much lately, and he also comes off as a very good action star. Even though his character is a cliched archetype of John McClane from Die Hard, I still really liked his performance in here, along with Jamie Foxx. Even though Jamie Foxx doesn't necessarily have the presidential look to me, he did a fine job, especially when him and Channing Tatum are together just trying to get through all the action and stuff. However, the rest of the cast, like Maggie Gyllenhaal, Richard Jenkins, and others, are fine, but not necessarily anything worth anything. And also, the girl who plays Channing Tatum's daughter, yeah, she needs to work more in her acting. And also, there's this guy that's a tour guide at the White House, and wow, he is awful in this movie. With Roland Emmerich, you expect him to make these kinds of films that are very big and explosive. They seem like event films, usually having the White House explode, disasters, and all that kind of stuff. Here I was hoping for just a nice, fun movie. But the thing is, though, is that with his direction, it's just all over the place. There are some times when the movie tries to be taking itself seriously, but also the movie ends up being so bad with the lightheartedness that it has, that these two elements of this film that they're trying to put just doesn't mesh well. And I gotta mention this first, I have not seen Olympus Has Fallen, so yes, they're probably similar in the terms of it being in the White House, kind of like the Die Hard formula, but here it seems more like it was going for more jokey, lighthearted humor, while it also had a tension base that they're trying to make here. Like I said, they just don't mesh well at all, and it kind of just shows so much tone inconsistency throughout. Also, James Vanderbilt's script, horrible. Horrible dialogue, especially. There are some pieces of dialogue in here that almost made me laugh because of how poorly done they were, which is sad because James Vanderbilt wrote Zodiac by David Fincher, which is a fantastic film. And the fact that he wrote this kind of shocks me, and the dialogue in here is just poor. There is one element of dialogue that Jason Clarke says about cake and diabetes that just horrible. And also another line that Jamie Foxx said that almost made me die of laughter because of how goofy it was. That brings me back to why Jamie Foxx just didn't fit the presidential part, mainly because of what the role he's given, doing so many goofy things that I don't see any president doing, even in these kinds of situations. And here's the biggest problem I have with this movie. There is no tension at all. I was not invested with any of these characters. There was never a single moment for me where I was on the edge of my seat. I was always just sitting there, just like, when is this movie going to end? And at 2 hours and 17 minutes long, that's just not good. Like, the fact that the movie goes on for that long and it expects you to sit there just trying to be invested or with these characters, it just does not end well at all. And I have to mention this. One of the villains in this movie, his main intention and his motivation behind what he does, in a political standpoint and in a moral standpoint, is very offensive. White House Down is just not a good movie. Even though I do like Channing Tatum and Jamie Foxx together, it just fails due to the really average performances, especially from Channing Tatum's daughter and the tour guide, as well as a really sloppy direction by Roland Emmerich, a really bad script by James Vanderbilt, no tension at all, tone inconsistency, and an offensive motivation for one of the villains. I really do not like this film. It's one of the worst movies I've seen all year. It got me disappointed. I left the theater with like a smug reaction and expression because I really wanted to have fun with this movie, because I usually have fun with these kinds of big movies, but it was too stupid for me to enjoy. So because of that, White House Down gets a 1 out of 5. Worst movie of the summer so far and one of the worst movies of the year. I am so sorry. So anyways guys, thank you for listening to my review for White House Down. If you want to see more videos of mine, click that button and subscribe, leave a comment down below, like this video, share this on Facebook, Twitter, any social media device that you may use. You can also check out my written reviews on greenarcreviews.wordpress.com. You can also check my Facebook page down below, and I guess that is it. I am Noah from Green Arc Reviews, and I will see you in the next video.